Are you lacking confidence on camera? Well, you look at your favorite influencers, right? They're able to come on camera, deliver on-point messages, and never skip a beat. How great would it be if you could achieve that? Well, here are 3 things to consider. Number 1, know before you go, or knowledge, if you will. So number 2 is get it right, get it tight. That's going to be scripting. And then number 3 is going to be practice makes pretty good. And of course, we'll cover practice. So join me as I come into my amazing hotel room and we'll get right to it. And why should you even listen to me? Well, my name is Maxwell and I'm the founder of a company that helps the biggest entrepreneurs in the game elevate their video content specifically for social media. I mean, my team and I, the video editing experts, we help thousands, well, I should say we analyze thousands and optimize thousands of videos every single day, and now we're here to share our best strategies with you. And today we're talking about how to build confidence on camera. And the very first thing that you need to consider is knowing before you're going. Know before you go, people. First, you need to know what you're talking about, right? It's kind of hard to talk about a subject that you don't have enough information on, right? Well, I used to work with this guy named James, and well, his name wasn't actually James, but let's just call him James for privacy reasons. You may actually relate a lot to James because James was a smart guy. He was a professional. He was honestly kind of quiet, but he was also pretty confident. And so we used to have team meetings, and whenever James would come, he would be put on the spot for certain subjects. You know, we would go around the table, have to answer questions, and when it got to James's turn, he was very obvious in whether he was going to be confident in his answer or not. You know, if he didn't know enough about his subject, you would see his body language slouch. You would see his tone of voice drop a little bit, maybe get a little bit hesitant. His overall energy was obviously more mellow, but not in the good kind of mellow. But on the flip side is when we would get to James and he was asked a question that he knew a lot about, that he was very knowledgeable on, well, he would come with the opposite energy, right? His slouch would turn into him sitting up straight, and he was a pretty quiet person, but you would see him gain a little bit more energy, gain a little bit more confidence, and all of a sudden he would deliver this great message because he knew a lot about that topic. Well, that's exactly what you need to think of when you start creating your videos. Know before you go. Before you start recording, research whatever it is that you're looking at. Maybe look online and see what your competitors are talking about. Maybe they've shot that type of video before. A great thing that you might find is actually watching those videos and thinking, what are they doing wrong? Or what are they saying wrong in those videos? What can you say in your video to kind of combat their point of view? It's very good to be different. Number 2, get it right, get it tight. Not like that. I mean, get it right, get your message right, and then tighten it up. Get rid of anything that you don't need. So here's what I mean. As we see the biggest players in the game, they script out their videos, but what they don't do is they don't write paragraphs and paragraphs. Rather, they just create a bullet point outline. And this is so much better because now you're not focusing on the exact words that you need to say every time, and you can be yourself. You can show your personality. Just go with the overall energy that you typically have, right? And so now here's the thing. As we analyze and optimize thousands of videos, we're able to see what you need to say, when you need to say it, and how you need to say it. And we've actually created a hot script that we give to our clients. And if you actually stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can achieve that same script totally free. Sound pretty good? Cool. So important here, as you have that script, as you have that bulleted outline, you need to go back. Once you've finished writing all your thoughts out, go back and cross off any things that are unnecessary. What that's going to allow you to do is ultimately come back and just deliver the most effective message possible. Think about the biggest influencers. They're not throwing all this fluff in there. They're getting right to the point. They're delivering on their message. They're getting in, getting out. And number 3, practice makes pretty good. It's not going to make you perfect.
What are we talking about? Practice?
Yes, we are talking about practice here, people. Remember the first time you rode a bike? I remember my first time, and if you're anything like me, you ate shit on that bike. I scraped my knees, I was crying like a little baby. I was actually crying in front of my neighborhood crush at the time, and she's now gone on to become a massive influencer with hundreds of thousands of followers and will refuse to date me. So that's great. But if you get back on that bike and if you keep on practicing, keep on shooting your videos, of course your first video, your first bike ride is not going to be good. But as you continue riding that bike, you're going to get better. Look at, Beyonce was never just Beyonce right out of the get-go. Gary Vee was not just Gary Vee right out of the womb, right? He developed that brand. He developed his messaging and how he delivers on video. You can do the same exact thing. And of course, it's going to take time. But the best part is that nobody expects perfection. Of course, you're going to come on and maybe be a little rough in the beginning, just like riding that bike, but your videos are going to improve, and the next one's going to be better, and over time your messaging will be so clear, so concise, to the point that your audience will end up loving you. And those who stuck around from the very beginning are going to be able to relate that so much more and become your #1 fan. And that's exactly what's happened with these giant brands, just like Gary Vee. So here's your checklist for more confidence on camera. Shoot and shoot often. The more you shoot, the better you will be, just like riding a bike. Get it right, get it tight. Go through your script, list out all your ideas, don't make them paragraphs, but then go through it once more, cutting out all the fluff. And lastly, know before you go. Become knowledge on whatever topic it is. Spend that extra time researching, because that will make you the difference maker in your market. Look at what your competition's doing. Maybe bring a different side, a different point of view than what they have. Be different. Different is good. If you guys have gained any value from this video, please softly tap that like button and gently caress the subscribe button. And I did not forget about giving you that hot script that we use for every single one of our videos and give to our clients as well. It is actually hidden in the description area. If you can go find it, you can click and gain free access to that hot script. Again, my name is Maxwell. We are the video editing experts, helping entrepreneurs like yourself elevate your video content to the next level. If you guys want to figure out more information on that, you know how to get there. videoeditingexperts.com. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.